12 publishers said no. One of the greatest literary minds of our time was nearly silenced before she began. No money, no connections, just a story, and a refusal to quit. This isn't fiction. This is the story of J.K. Rowling and the mindset that turned failure into a global phenomenon. Before the billion-dollar books, before the movie premieres, before the theme parks and global fame, there was just Joanne, a single mother, struggling, living in Edinburgh, depressed, alone, writing in cafes because her flat was too cold to work in. With every rejection letter, the world said no. But something inside her said go. The idea came to her on a delayed train. A boy wizard, a hidden world, a battle between light and darkness. She began writing not for fame or fortune, but because the story demanded to be told. Because even in her darkest moments, she held onto her light. She didn't have an agent. She didn't have an audience. What she had was conviction. She wrote in longhand. She edited with a baby on her lap. She believed in Harry before the world even knew his name. 12 publishers closed the door. Some didn't finish the first chapter. Others didn't bother to reply. Still, she kept sending it, kept revising, kept hoping. Because the moment you stop trying is the moment your story ends. That's what resilience is. It's not loud. It's not glamorous. It's quiet, relentless, patient. Eventually, one small publisher, Bloomsbury, said yes, not because of market research, but because the publisher's 8-year-old daughter read the manuscript and begged for more. That one yes lit the spark. The first print, just 500 copies. No marketing campaign, no guarantees, but word spread like wildfire. Today, over 500 million copies of Harry Potter have been sold. The books have been translated into more than 80 languages. The franchise is worth billions. And J.K. Rowling? She became the first billionaire author in history. But this story isn't about money. It's about what happens when the world tells you you're not good enough, and you choose not to listen. The world saw Hogwarts, wands, spells, and flying broomsticks. What they didn't see was a woman rewriting her life, one page at a time. What they missed were the nights she cried, the moments she nearly quit, the belief she had to hold on to when there was nothing left. That's where real strength is built, not in the spotlight, but in the shadows no one ever sees. Rowling once said, "Rock bottom became the solid foundation on which I rebuilt my life." Another quote, "It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all." Failure wasn't the end. It was the beginning. Every rejection taught her something. Every disappointment sharpened her purpose. And every no made her next yes more powerful. This isn't just about books. This is about you. Maybe you're standing at your own rock bottom. Maybe your dreams have been laughed at, rejected, ignored. Good. You're exactly where resilience begins. Because greatness isn't born in comfort, it's forged in challenge. And the most powerful stories are often written after the world has turned the page on you. You don't need perfect circumstances. You don't need applause. You need one thing: the courage to keep going. Talent is common, discipline is rare, and resilience? That's what separates the good from the legendary. J.K. Rowling didn't just create magic. She lived it. She proved that imagination, belief, and grit can rebuild a life. Her story is not about fantasy. It's about truth. If she had stopped at rejection number 7, or 9, or even 11, the world would have never known Harry Potter. Millions of childhoods would be emptier. One of the greatest modern legends would be unwritten. So here's the real message. If you're failing, good. That means you're trying. If you're getting rejected, good. That means you're reaching. And if you're at your lowest point, that's your foundation. Now, start building, because your breakthrough might be just one chapter away. Subscribe to Resilient Mindset Hub for real stories of real people who turned adversity into achievement. Your next chapter is waiting. Start writing.